So I'm here at Genuine Innovations with Marty Mares. He is the CEO of Genuine Innovations, and I had a little meeting today with Marty and got some new products, and now we're going to talk to Marty about what he's got new and exciting coming out from Genuine Innovations. So let's see it, Marty.
Well, hey, it's always good to have a visit from our pro triathlete friends, especially TJ Tollerson, who is so popular here at Genuine Innovations. The latest thing that we have, folks, that's shipping this week is the new Air Chuck Elite. Here's the old Air Chuck package. Here's the new Air Chuck Elite package. Nice. We've actually taken the inflator, reduced the weight by 25%. Still the same spring coil spool valve actuation, push to inflate design, but this one also comes packaged with this hot premium edition black anodized cartridge. So this should be available in shops sometime this next week. The other thing we've given to TJ today is some of our new limited edition microflate nanos with some small wings on here. These little wings actually help it, hold it onto the valve when you're inflating, and of course we're loading them up with some of the black limited edition cartridges. Right behind TJ's got a couple of our floor pumps too. The Campione, kind of a retro looking floor pump there, high pressure floor pump, Presto only, and then the Legend floor pump to the right. A little more modern looking. So one's kind of for the techno guy and one's for the retro guy.
Right, both of them very
inflated.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll keep TJ inflated when he's out on the road.
Right. So let's talk about this Air Chuck Elite that we've got here. So we took out 25% of the weight from the Air Chuck SL. Is that
Absolutely,
correct?
yeah.
So
the biggest things are that the internal nozzle, the previous version had a brass fit. This has a aluminum nozzle insert. That reduced some of the weight. Probably the biggest weight reduction though, TJ, was in the design of the body and the nozzle. You can see they've just tapered away material there. So instead of the nozzle being kind of bigger and round, they've just tapered it down to its bare bones minimum on the nozzle and on the body. So that material's just been stripped away. Also, right underneath the dome label inside the package here, there's material that's been taken out of there. So everything's just been removed to the ultimate amount to give you just what you need.
Right. And so you're also packaging these with the new black anodized cartridge.
That's correct.
And you got we still got the green on there, but we got a little different color green. It's a little more neon on
definitely
the black.
Pops. The cartridge is still the same too. That's a question that a lot of people have. This was just a finish here. This is just a zinc plating they do to the cartridge. It's just a finish. This is just a finish also. It's an anodizing to it. Same premium cartridge underneath there. The reason why we're putting premium cartridge on here, and I think Innovations is the only company that really has earned the right to do this, we actually set a very high standard for the cartridges that come from our supplier. The amount of CO2 that's filled up in here, if you go over 16 grams, it starts to become dangerous. 1,000 psi in there wanting to come out. 16.1, 16.2 grams would be too much. We also don't accept any less than, say, 15.9 grams. It's a very tight tolerance so that the consumer knows there's exactly 16 grams of CO2 in there. The integrity of the actual jacket has to be a certain quality. We hold a very high standard to that. They actually boil the cartridges out in quality. And dimensions, the spec of the cartridge, the thread, the height, the width, everything has to be just right. And it's also filled with 100% pure CO2 in there, so no impurities.
That's great. So tell somebody, if somebody's new doing this, 16 grams is going to do what? Fill you to what kind of PSI on your tire? That's
another really good question. Whether you're a roadie or a mountain bike rider, a 16 gram cartridge is the perfect size because it will fill your road bike or your mountain bike to optimal pressure. One 16 gram cartridge for 700 by 23C will take you up to 130 PSI. For a mountain bike, say a 26 by 2.1, 16 grams is going to take you about 45 PSI. So that's really the size for roadies or mountain bike riders.
Right. So if you're like me and you like to use a little lower pressure on your tires, you can pump it up and save just a little bit in case you got a slow leak or something.
Absolutely. Just like all of our inflators, they have the ability to regulate or control the flow. You can puncture this cartridge. You can use half of it now, and as long as you keep it screwed down tight, you can use the rest 2 weeks from now if you want. And it'll still run out. Another one of the things about the quality of our inflators are a permeation test. Our inflators actually hold that pressure in, whereas other brands leak.
Right. Well, there you have it from Genuine Innovations. Thanks, Marty. And always, we enjoy the products, and we definitely enjoy saving the pumping for the pedals.
Right on, TJ. Look forward to seeing you next time. Stay cool, folks.